All right. We are live. Mic works good. Game audio is good. We're all good to go. I'm going to be continuing my trip from San Antonio to Tacoma, Washington. We are hauling some cars. And we're going to get paid a pretty hefty sum of money for our efforts. So we're on the highway, so let's just casually get all the way up to 80 miles an hour just casually, because our truck is fucking disgusting. I got some modded engines, and this one sounds really good. It's got the proper turbo noise and all that. This guy's gonna be coming over. I can casually just get up to 80 miles an hour because our truck is incredible. We'll be off. We got quite a trip ahead of us. So we'll be traveling. Oh shit! Get off the ripple right there. Let's go to the map real quick because it's a pretty big drive. So we're in Junction right now, actually, but we're going up through Albuquerque, through Salt Lake City, Boise, and then to Tacoma, Washington. So, we'll have plenty of time to just chill out, chat, all that good stuff. But yeah, one of the good things about Texas, one of the best things about Texas is that 80 mile an hour speed limit. At least in some parts of the states. I know where I live it's about 75. On the highways like this, it's about 75 miles an hour typically. Unless you're going through like a little town, then they slow it down quite a bit, but oh, someone got pulled over. Don't drink and drive, gentlemen. Do not drink and drive. Yeah, this bringing 80 miles an hour is just ridiculous. I'm gonna bring it down to 75 because that's loud. And because apparently we got people going slow up here and being in the left lane when they shouldn't be. Always wonderful thing to see, and actually pretty darn realistic for regular traffic. People are going 55 miles an hour in the left lane. There's absolutely no reason to do that. But I digress. He's finally speeding up, looks like it. Actually, I'm running out of gas, looks like it. Jesus. Alright. We got about a quarter tank. So we'll have to fill up pretty soon. Got about 400 miles left. Get around this guy. He's going really slow. He's only got that trailer. He's not even hauling anything on it. It's crazy. Actually, let's see if we can find a gas station on our way. I think, yeah, why not? We'll stop in Fort Stockton for some diesel. And then that should, I think, give us enough gas to actually make it all the way to Tacoma without stopping again. Should. I'm not entirely sure, because I'm driving one of the smaller, you know, it's just the day cab truck, so it doesn't really have the big fuel tanks, so who knows. I know the Kenworth K100 has like this really ridiculous fucking fuel tank. On one of the configurations, it's like 330 gallons or something. It's disgusting, but maybe at the end of this I'll buy some Kenworths, because we got over $1 million and probably $1 million, you know, 200,000 in the bank. I think it's just this 1.2 mil. It's not exactly specific once you get above $1 million, but we'll see. Actually, those buses, they're like the one I just passed, those things are evil. They will literally cap themselves at about 60 miles an hour and just be in the left lane for no fucking reason at all. It's disgusting. I hate it. Got a little helicopter up there. I think there's a job you can do in Wyoming where like you transport a helicopter from some town to not Yosemite, Yellowstone National Park. It's one of those special transport jobs. It's really fun. Might do one of those today. Income from our driver, Mr. Max. Very nice. Thank you very much. I mean, and one of the things I love about this game is like there's really no end to how much money you can make and like what all you can do. Like you could literally buy up every single garage and fill it up with trucks and drivers that are just constantly bringing you money. Like, I've got almost like 400, I think I have over 400 hours in this game on Steam, and, you know, I haven't done everything. It's, you know, just such a huge game. It's a huge map. You can explore so many places, and they're constantly adding new places to the game. Like, I know the next DLCs are going to be Oklahoma and Kansas, and from what I've seen out of the Oklahoma DLC, they're adding some places that I probably would have never thought of. I know for sure they're adding Lawton, Enid, and Idabel from their last trailer, but one place I hope they add in the Oklahoma DLC is going to be Turner Falls and the Arbuckle Mountains, because those are one of my favorite places to visit when I'm in Oklahoma. It's very good. Dude, what the hell are you doing? Oh, that's a thing. I'm gonna start off in a high gear because we're geniuses. Wait for that guy and we'll get ready to turn right. Don't find a new route, because we need to go to this gas station and fill ourselves up with some diesel. Okay. That diesel price is fucking ridiculous. Alright. Yeah, so we will have to fill up again. I'll probably make a stop in Salt Lake City. That seems like a good halfway point. Stop sign, so we're just gonna go ahead.
Go straight on.
There is a question mark. What the hell is your fucking problem, you fucking dipshit? Man, this AI is fucking realistic, dude. Nobody knows how to drive. Are you fucking serious, dude? Come on. geniusly timed red lights. As soon as the train is gone, it turns red for us. It's realistic, real. Okay, I'm confused because they got that red line. I guess I'll be turning right. Doesn't. Wait. Hold on. Is it still taking me back to the gas station? Dude, are you serious? Oh man, this game is fucking genius, dude.
Let's go.
Now I gotta go through that whole fucking thing again, dude. That's crazy. That's annoying. Hold on, is there not a way I can just like go like this and then enter on the highway like that? Or even go through here? I'm gonna see. Because I don't want to have to go through that damn train again. Like, that's gonna be annoying, dude. I don't want to have to deal with that shit again. So let's just get on this exit here.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
No, I don't think I will.
Finding new route.
Yes, there we go. Excellent. Thank you, Nigel. You are a genius and a scholar.
Get ready to turn.
I don't know why specifically scholar. That just popped into my head.
Turn left.
All right, let's fucking go. That fire truck is a genius, aka an idiot. Are you serious, dude? Really? Idiot. He could have easily just passed me and it would have been fine. Instead, he decided to slow down and be right next to me as I'm merging onto the highway, dude. What a genius. What a genius. American drivers. I swear to God, that's the shit you have to deal with every fucking day. Like, people just aren't paying attention to a single thing they're doing. It's ridiculous, dude. We need it. Okay, it needs to be made, for one, more difficult to get a driver's license in this country. Frankly, you know, one, you need to be 18. Two, the driving test needs to be way more fucking rigorous. Like, in Germany, they literally do not have speed limits on their autobahns, and they have less car accidents per year than the United States does per capita. It's unbelievable, dude. Germany has the right idea about things. It's difficult, and you gotta be 18. You can literally drink beer before you can drive in Germany. It's crazy, dude. They got their shit right. It's time we follow suit. Like, yeah, you can be 16 and drink beer and wine, I believe, in Germany. You just have to be 18 to drink stuff like vodka and gin and whiskey and all that. But you do have to be 18 to drive. I mean, in America, you know, you have to be 21 to drink and smoke, which a lot of people don't like that. I personally think, you know, it should be, because, you know, even lots of 18-year-olds in this country just frankly are, you know, they're basically children. You know, most people, like, even in their 20s, like, they're still living with their parents, and, like, even after going to college, they don't have, you know, a proper job. Like, they're just still working at, like, Starbucks or whatever. And, you know, I never went to college, so, you know, I don't know. You know, maybe they got, you know, student debts that they're having trouble paying off, and, you know, paying rent, so, like, living with their parents is a good option, which, you know, if that's the case, good for you, dude. You know, you gotta pay off them student loans, dude. Those things are fucking ridiculous. They're, like, student loans are disgusting, by the way. Like, you got people paying, like, the price of a small house just to get a degree in, like, psychology, or maybe they just want to be a teacher, and they gotta pay $100,000, like, for a degree that's gonna get them, like, $60,000 a year, if that. Like, that's the kind of job you're gonna get. It's fucking disgusting. Like, my advice to any of you watching this, like, if you're young in high school and you're thinking about going to college, if you are not planning on being an engineer or a lawyer or a doctor or something involving, like, STEM, just don't go to college, man. Like, if you want to, like, being a teacher is alright. I think more people should be teachers, but if you're going to be a teacher, like, go to community college, you know, and apply for FAFSA and try to get your Pell Grants, or maybe even just join the military first. Oh shit, that's a 60-mile-an-hour speed limit. We're going way too fucking fast. Alright, good thing the brakes on these trucks are incredible, dude. But, like, if you're gonna be a teacher, like, dude, just go to community college, you know, and maybe even join the military, because then they'll pay for your college. You do 4 years there, you know, then you get your GI Bill, and if you live in Texas, you know, the Hazelwood Act, which is very epic. But I mean, yeah, just do that. Like, don't pay so much money for a piece of paper that's gonna net you like $60,000 a year. You know, be smart with your education. It's not just about the degree you're getting. It's about, you know, you gotta, don't pay so much for it, you know? Like, you know, if you're gonna be a lawyer, like, fuck yeah, dude. Go to the university, get your law degree at one of them big schools. You know, because as a lawyer, you're gonna be making really, really, really big money. You know, doctors, same deal. Like, you'll make 6 figures easily. You know, and especially with STEM jobs as well, STEM fields, like those are big money jobs. But I mean, and if you're not sure what you want to do, also, you know, trades, like what I'm doing right now, truck driving. Like, dude, check that shit out, because those can easily net you 6 figures. I've known mechanics and truckers and, you know, other kinds of trades jobs, and they make six figures, and all they had to do was, you know, they did an apprenticeship for a few years, and, you know, 10 years in the field, they're making six figures. They're like masters at their trade, and they're really skilled, and they have no student debt, they never went to college, and they're living all right. It's, you know, you just gotta, you know, find what you want to do and make sure you can do it without, you know, going into disgusting amounts of debt. Are we in New Mexico yet? No, we're not. We are still in Texas. We're going through Loving County, Texas, I believe is what this road takes us through. And Loving County, Texas is actually famous for being a county with 64 people in the entire county. It's really funny, actually. Basically, nobody lives here. Only 64 people. And I don't even think this county has like a county seat or anything, or like any like actual like towns in it. It's just like those little unincorporated communities, or maybe a unincorporated community. I don't know. Keeping left, sir. You know, if you're planning on getting over, you might want to do it soon or not. Alright. Excellent. I was there first. Ding dong. And actually, if you want to be a trucker, I think some of those like companies, like those mega transportation companies like Swift and CR England, actually like will start you off at a pretty decent rate. Like, I think it equals about you'll get about 50,000 to 60,000 a year, like just in your first year, which is really not bad at all. I don't know what the point of that 55 was, if it's just gonna bring us back up to 65 like 10 seconds later. It's really gonna do a number on my fuel economy, and then it's gonna bring us up to 65 to back down to 55. You guys are genius. Carlsbad, New Mexico, thank you very much. Very epic. Apparently I slowed down way too much. Not epic. Apparently I've never been to Carlsbad before. That is interesting. Actually. I think, yeah, that looks like I have every town in New Mexico now, finally. That's crazy. Well, maybe. Yeah, every town in New Mexico.
Go straight on.
This is one thing I hate about going through these towns is the ridiculous freaking lights. Like you get like 5 seconds on a green light and then you gotta wait 3 minutes
Go straight on.
on red.
Go straight on.
Apparently one of my drivers leveled up, which is very epic. Back up to a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. Come on, green light, let's go. Hey buddy, you want a drag race? I know you wanna. Light turns green, we go. Come on. Come on. I win.
Go straight on.
I won that race because my truck is better. Alright, 54 miles to the UFO place. AKA Roswell, New Mexico. And New Mexico in general, if you've never been, make a trip up there. It's a really nice place. Even during the summer, you know, it's really hot, but you know, it's not like Texas hot where it's like really humid, or Florida even. It's like a dry heat, you know. It's bearable to a degree. You know, you don't want to stay out there for a while, but it's like you're not sweating your ass off out there because of the humidity. It's, you know, it's just a dry heat. It's not all that bad. And Albuquerque, you know, it's very, wouldn't want to live there, but it was very fun to visit. Me and my buddy, we went to the Nuclear Science Museum, I think is what it's called. You know, the nuclear museum with all the yeah, they had the replicas of the atom bomb, the Fat Man and the Little Boy bombs that they used to bomb Japan with, and they had a bunch of other stuff, like, you know, just about the history of like nuclear science in America. And they had a bunch of actually World War II and Cold War era planes, you know, and it was, you know, really, honestly, a really cool experience. And then another one of the things we did was like one of those ghost walk tours in downtown Albuquerque, where like they kind of take you around and tell you ghost stories. Maybe you'll see something, probably not. I don't necessarily believe in ghosts, but I still thought it was really cool nonetheless just to hear the stories, because, you know, who doesn't love a good ghost story?
Go straight on. Go straight on.
That's funny, those are the exact same two cars right next to each other. Alright, Roswell. Hopefully not too many lights in this town.
Go straight on.
Yeah, don't fucking try it, dude. Like, I've seen videos on the internet. People will literally, like, try to, you know, brake check trucks or whatever, or they'll pull in front of them or cut them off or whatever, just so they can get an insurance claim and like sue the trucking company for like a ridiculous amount of money. It's just like, dude, you could literally die. And a lot of these truckers have dash cams, thank God. So even if they did hit you, they're protected, and now you're an ass. And, you know, frankly, you're getting charged money. It's just a stupid thing. Don't fucking commit insurance fraud. You're a dick if you do that. Like, here's a general rule about truck drivers. Even if they're wrong, just act as though they're right. Because you don't want to get in an accident with a truck, dude. Like, this is not about, you know, right or wrong. This is just about, you know, make sure that you're staying alive. Like, you don't, like, if you get in an accident with a truck, like, those things are fucking tanks, dude. Like, if it hits you, you know, it's probably gonna scratch up their bumper or something, but like, your car is going to be destroyed, and, you know, you could die. Like, if it's avoidable, you know, don't get in an accident with a big rig. And especially not on purpose. Like don't try to commit insurance fraud on these guys, because a lot of them got dash cams because they know what people are trying to do. You know, people are trying to swerve in front of them, cut them off, brake check them, so that way they get a claim. And, you know, they get a big payout from the trucking companies. You know, don't do that. Because you could die. And if that truck has a dash cam, you know, you could die and then you're at fault. So you died and you accomplished nothing except making yourself look like an ass. Red light.
Go straight on.
I mean, one thing I will say about these cities is, like, at least it's a little bit more interesting than driving in the middle of fucking nowhere on, like, a highway for, like, 600 miles or something. There is a map mod for this game called Coast to Coast, and literally, you know, it's a very bland map. Like, there's nothing on it. It's, you know, you have the cities, and then, but in between the cities, you know, it's nothing. And even the cities are like, it's not at all a replication of what the city is supposed to be. Like, Chicago does not look like Chicago. St. Louis doesn't look like St. Louis. New York looks frickin' nothing like New York. I think the only reason to have that map is if you want to, like, have an experience of, like, going across the entire continental United States. Which, you know, is fun, but ultimately, you know, it's very boring. You know, driving on the actual um, DLC and the base map, like, you know, it's very enjoyable because there's a lot of scenery. You know, it's never the same. You know, it's not just, you know, nothing, like you got trees or whatever on the side of the road. Um, there is, I think, one or two map mods that actually, like, really do the justice to the areas they're supposed to represent. The Reforma map expansion, which goes into Mexico and parts of California, very good, very good. But my computer doesn't run it well for some reason. It starts getting laggy around the towns in Mexico, especially border crossing. And then there's the Pro Mod Canada, but unfortunately the two do not work with each other. You gotta pick one or the other. And I think Pro Mods is you have to pay like $1.50 or something for the expansion, whereas the Reforma map is actually free. So pick whichever one you want. They're both really good, but you do have to have all the DLC, I think. Or I think for the Pro Mods it's just, or you only need Oregon and Washington, and I think for Reforma you do need all of them though. And we're getting plenty of income from our drivers who are kicking ass out there. Shout out to my drivers in my company that are just literally ones and zeros in the game. I'm gonna speed up just a little bit so I can pass these guys. Or not, because we're gonna get reduced speed down to 55, looks like. Looks like I can bypass the weight station, so that's gonna be good.
Keep right, then turn right.
Oh, we gotta get into this right lane.
Turn right.
Alright, so where are we at actually? We're almost to Albuquerque. We just gotta get onto Interstate 40. Okay, so it looks like we're coming up on Santa Rosa. Yep, Santa Rosa, New Mexico. Which will be on the way to Albuquerque. If you're watching the stream right now, go ahead and leave a chat, you know, let me know how you're doing, ask me a question, anything.
Keep left, then turn left.
Alright, looks like we're getting on the I-40 finally. Excellent, we're on our way to Albuquerque. Which then I believe we're heading, yeah, north up to 491, the Devil's Highway. You do not have to slow down before you get onto the ramp, buddy. Frickin' genius drivers in America. But yeah, if you're watching this right now, you know, leave a chat, you know, say how you doing, how you all doing out there, you know, ask me a question, you know, anything. Let's make this an interactive stream. I want to, you know, not make this like totally like a boring thing. Dude, are you kidding me? You're a genius, dude. Why do you gotta be so slow? And also comment what games you want me to do. I'll probably try to have like a set schedule for, like, you know, I'll do X game on Monday or whatever, and then I'll do Y game on Tuesday or something. We'll make this make it a thing. Like maybe I do American Truck Simulator on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then, you know, Forza Horizon on Thursdays or whatever. We can make it a fun thing. And I do want to stream the Hogwarts Legacy game. I really want to do like a really evil, like Slytherin playthrough, which I've already done, but like, you know, it's just too fun. It's too fun. You gotta get the unforgivable curses, Avada Kedavra, and all that. I really want to do a Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. I'm not sure how my PC will handle the game and, you know, streaming it. I'd imagine it's gonna be pretty slow, because like I do have some frame rate issues in the game as is without the stream, but who knows, maybe I'll get a new upgrade for my PC, upgrade the RAM or something, and then maybe I can run it a little bit better. But I also recently got the Guardians of the Galaxy game, which is really fun, and I kind of want to stream a playthrough of that as well. Because, I mean, the banter in that game is just fucking classic. Like, they're all, like, shitting with each other and just being the Guardians that we know and love. Alrighty, here we go, boys. US 550. Unfortunately, we will not be driving on the $1 Million Highway today. That's one of my favorite roads to drive on in this game. And it sucks because, like, literally, like, there's very few routes that actually will take you through the $1 Million Highway. I probably put on my turn signal way too fucking early for that. Oopsies.
Turn left.
Come on, green light. Let's go. Let's go. There's no need to make me stop here. Oh, you gotta be dude, there's nobody in the left turn lane. Why is that? Why is that the only one? Come on. Get it together, game. Alright, 143 miles to Farmington, New Mexico. It's gonna get up to 70 here pretty quick. Beautiful New Mexico. Love these views. Uh-oh, this looks fun. Got a bunch of people being slow up here. Got a little bit of curves, so I'm gonna slow down just a little bit. And actually, people are being slow, so I gotta slow down anyway. This is fun. We're driving 55 and a 70, and people are in the left lane that shouldn't be. Classic American Drivers. See, this is why it takes me so long to do damn jobs. And also, I have the sleeping thing disabled because, frankly, I don't feel like, you know, having to stop every, like, 10 hours or get fined, you know? More income from our boys. We're up to 1.3 million. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, looks like we're slowing down. I think we're getting up to Farmington. We got a lot of frickin' congested traffic up here. Jesus. Speed limit 60, not 25, you guys. Dude, what are you doing? Really? Man, that guy made me stop completely. Just so he could frickin'... Man, drivers are geniuses. Am I right, guys? Alright, now we're back up to 70, but these people, frankly, should not be in the left lane. Watch, one of them's gonna, like, move over, and then I'm gonna have to slow down because they're gonna be perfectly spaced out to where I can't weave in between them with my big-ass truck. And either way, I'm gonna have to slow down. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. It's ridiculous. Reduce speed ahead. No, we got reduce speed 60. Hey, we're not reducing our speed any because we're already traveling at like 50. Like, these guys are geniuses. Okay, now we're at 50 on the speed limit. I think we're gonna have to get into this left lane if we're gonna make a turn. So I'm just gonna see if anybody's actually gonna let me over. If this guy's gonna continue just driving right fucking next to me like a genius. Yeah, yeah, idiot, don't speed up on me when I'm making a frickin' turn and I've got my fucking indicator on. This is really realistic AI. Okay. Just gotta wait at this traffic light. I think probably Salt Lake City is when we'll stop for fuel. Or maybe earlier. Nah, probably not earlier. Salt Lake City's a good spot. Did that sign really just say make grilling great again? They're doing a frickin' Donald Trump thing they got going on. That's funny.
Turn right.
Alright, Farmington, New Mexico is a place I've been before many times on my way running stuff up from Albuquerque at the time before Texas came out. From Albuquerque up to Washington, because I was just looking for whichever jobs would pay me like the most amount of money, period. You know, not just those jobs where like you go to actual like different places but they pay you less money. No, I was going from Seattle to Albuquerque and Albuquerque to Seattle and Oregon and all that. And you visit the exact same places on the way there. So, but nah, I think, you know, after we get this job done, I do want to try and explore some more places. You know, go to a city I haven't been to, do a delivery there. You know, go to or do a delivery from a city I've never been to a city I've never been to. Because I think, you know, I have a lot to be explored in Montana for sure. Like I literally have 2 cities discovered in Montana out of like 12 or something. And like even Texas, I need to do some more stuff in. California, you know, but I don't really like going to California because they've got really stupid speed limit laws there. You got to go 55 no matter what, and it's just like, dude, you're so worried about emissions there. It's ridiculous. Like I think they literally like have like something going through like their Congress or whatever, where it's just like they want to ban the sale of new gasoline cars by like 2035 or something. And it's just like, dude, that's so unrealistic. Like, you can't get rid of gasoline cars, you know, because their electric grid cannot handle everybody driving an electric car. Like their gas prices were like fucking atrocious at one point, and like so they were like encouraging people to buy electric cars, but then like the very same week they were just like, don't charge your electric car, the grid can't handle. It's just like, dude, what are you guys doing over there? Like, you know, you're trying to do all these like crazy things, but like you can't even keep the fucking lights on. It's ridiculous, dude. California, if you're in California, dude, just get the hell out. If you're in California, like I love California. You know, it's a beautiful state, but they're governed so poorly. It's like not worth it to live there. You know, there's crime if you're in the big cities, and then just like in general, it like is really expensive to live there. It's like not worth it at all. Like you're paying like $1 million for a house that you can get for like $180,000 in Texas. And you know, Texas, we have our own problems. You know, we got property tax, and you know, but it's a lot easier to live in Texas than it is in California. I'll tell you that for sure. I think there's actually one state in the entire United States that has a higher cost of living than California, and that's freaking Hawaii. So yeah, California, probably, maybe move to Texas, but don't vote for the same politicians, guys, come on. You know, you come into Texas because you want, you know, we don't have a state income tax, you know. You know, the crime issue is not as bad in Texas as it is in California. You know, so don't vote for the policies that you left in California. Just say that. people are probably gonna get mad at me for that. It's just like, oh, like yeah, I get a little political on here to cry about it, you know. You know, I have friends that are Republicans. I have friends that are Democrats. You know, I'm not gonna be super duper explicit about my views, but I will say a couple things that'll probably get on some people's nerves. You know, it's what I do on this channel. It's called we do a little trolling. We like to troll. We like to get a little political. Not too political, but I do like talking about politics sometimes. Sometimes I'll just, you know, sometimes I'll say things just to bait people, because it's funny watching people on Twitter freak out about the dumbest shit. Like, bro, you're literally getting upset at somebody you've never met before. And like I think I was talking about cancel culture on a stream with my older brother, like, because we were both playing Hogwarts Legacy, and we were streaming on his channel, and we were talking about how like ridiculous the fucking, you know, boycott of Hogwarts Legacy is. Like, people who are you know, in the LGBT community, and you know, they're upset at some things that J.K. Rowling has said about transgender people. And I'll give my honest opinion. I don't really care that she said all that. You know, you know, she is like a really huge liberal, and that's the one thing that she doesn't agree with liberals on, and you're gonna like call her just such a hateful person or whatever. And it's like, you know, you're literally gonna give up on like this franchise. And like, you know, a lot of the actors, you know, like J.K. Rowling literally gave these people careers, and they were so quick to turn on her, like Emma Watson, and I think Daniel Radcliffe too. Like, people were celebrating Robbie Coltrane's death because he didn't condemn J.K. Rowling for her comments that she made. And it's just like, man, you people are unhinged. Like, go out and like live in the real world, you know. Like don't be wishing death upon people just for things that they say. Like, even if you don't agree with them, you know, it's like, you know, politics is politics, and frankly, our country's so divided anyway. And you know, you're really gonna, you know, celebrate Robbie Coltrane's death because, you know, he stood by J.K. Rowling when everybody else was, you know, canceling her or whatever. You know, and you know, all the actors that, oh shit, we gotta pull in for a wait station on this one. This is incredible. No, but like, you know, you got all the actors that like J.K. Rowling literally made your career, and you're gonna condemn her, you know, just for some internet clout. What are you doing? Like, you're really gonna forsake J.K. Rowling, who gave you your entire career, you know, just because she said some things you disagree with. Like, I know it was Emma Watson and Daniel Radcliffe. I don't know which the others that kind of like turned on her, but I mean, y'all some ungrateful people for real. Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking dipshit. You really just ran into my fucking trailer, dude. You literally could have just not done that, but instead you had to. You could have not, but you did. And you're an idiot, and you should feel bad. Nah, but back to my point. I keep getting interrupted by really stupid stuff. Like what J.K. Rowling said was like not even that bad in my opinion. Like, I think the extent of what she was saying was that like these transgender women, like, like male to female transitioners that are being imprisoned for sex crimes like rape should not be held in the same prisons as women. I think that's the extent of what she said, or like she might have even gone further than that in saying that trans women aren't women, which is like, you know, like even if you think that's like a distasteful thing to say, it's like, you know, like the point of that she was the overall point she was making, that like male to female people who were convicted of sex crimes should not be held in the same prisons as women, you know, who they committed the sex crimes against, and will just probably do the same thing in that prison. It's really not a very controversial thing to say, and you're gonna forsake the woman who gave you your entire career over that. I think it's insane. But we live in an insane world, you know? And like I saw a video of some guy who like literally bought like an entire like box set of the game Hogwarts Legacy and just smashed it up, and it's just like, you know, whatever, dude. That's your money wasted. You can do that if you want, I guess. But it's really stupid in my opinion. That was the shortest yellow light ever. That's diabolical. I think, yeah, we're in Durango, Colorado. Transferring over to 491 Devil's Highway. That was not the right button. Oopsies. Says the max speed I can go around here is 50. Like, bro, I do what I want. I don't care. Cry about it.
Go straight on.
More income from our boys. That's good. What are these guys doing? They're going slow. Like, come on, man. What are you doing? What are you... Oh, it's one of these buses. These guys are evil. Evil! Swear to God, remove these shits from the game. Wonder if there's a way I can, like, go into the game files and just, like, get these buses and, like, just delete them. Delete them. You don't deserve to exist, dude, if you're gonna be driving fucking 10 miles under the speed limit on a one-lane road. Like, this is absurd, guys. Come on. Don't do this. Don't do this. Why you gotta do me like this, game? It's crazy. I think these guys can literally only go like 55 or 60 miles an hour. Like in real life, like a bus like a bus that carries people is limited to about 60 miles an hour.
Go straight on.
It's crazy.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Keep right and then turn right. Thank you, Nigel.
Turn right.
Nigel's a G sometimes, but sometimes he's also an idiot. Like, you know, when I was in Fort Stockton earlier, and he was just like, you know what, we're gonna not remove the waypoint from the gas station from your navigation, so you're gonna have to go through that shit again. That was not fun. We are professionals. Alright, now we're going up Route 191. 40 miles to Moab, Utah. Utah, also a great state. If you've never been, you should definitely go. Sometimes these roads are really fun to drive on, other times they are not. Right now during the night, you know, it's pretty hard to see, and I think it actually shows up dimmer on the stream than it does for me. Like, I can see the night sky perfectly, but I think on the stream it only shows basically what my headlights are shining on. Which is unfortunate because y'all don't see the hole in the rock thing that I'm driving by right now. At least I don't think you will. But the stream's pretty delayed, so... Man, look at this genius right here. What are you doing? Like, literally, what are you doing, dude? Come on. Get with the program, dude. Red light. Beautiful. and worth driving the next 100 years. Hopefully, hopefully. I mean, I really hope that, you know, this electric car trend doesn't continue to the point of where everything is just going to be an electric car in the future and they're going to outlaw gas cars or whatever. Which, I mean, if they do that, you know, we're screwed, frankly. We should not be banning gas cars like friggin' fossil fuels. Like, no matter how you feel about, like, you know, climate change or all that, like, fossil fuels, you know, is, you know, pretty much the backbone of our fucking energy and transportation infrastructure. Like, all these bold plans we got to basically move off of fossil fuels and, like, go to, like, solar or wind or whatever. It's not, you know, solar or wind can't sustain a energy infrastructure the way oil and gas can. You know, if you want, like, a green alternative, you got if you're not talking about nuclear, like, it's not gonna work. Like, nuclear is what you need if you're gonna go green. Nuclear is, like, I think the only thing other than oil and gas that is capable of properly, you know, sustaining a power grid in the same way. Because solar and wind are not nearly efficient enough. You gotta have that oil and gas. You know, as much as you don't like it, you know, oil and gas is, you know, that's the big energy, what you need. You know, you might be able to run your house off of solar or wind, but not an entire, you know, infrastructure.
Keep left, then turn left.
Alright, let's go. I think we're going to Salt Lake City. Or we're getting onto this, going up to Price, and then Provo, and then Salt Lake City. Thank God that evil bus is not going the same way I am. Then we got that beautiful 80-mile-an-hour speed limit in Utah. It's the reason why Utah is, like, the best state, I swear to God. They got that ridiculous speed limit. And of course, nobody's actually going 80 because why would they? Why would you take advantage of such a beautiful speed limit?
Right, and then exit right. Exit.
Oh shit, that's gonna be an issue.
Doctor, let's find a way.
They're gonna... Okay, so we're just gonna go through Salina, and then we'll still make our stop in Salt Lake City as usual. We're going through a 60-mile-an-hour. That's fun. That's fine. You know, frankly, I wanted to go through Salina anyway. We just got $13,000 from our boy Vlad. Good work, dude. Alright, this is a crazy fucking road. This is ridiculous. Gotta make sure we're not hitting anybody. We got one of the evil buses in the left lane right now. We do a little tailgating. It's called We Do a Little Tailgating. It's called We Do a Little Tailgating. We do a little tailgating. I mean, yeah, he is passing the guy, but he's also going like 40 miles an hour, which is stupid. Screw you. There you go. Thank you for getting out of the left lane. Now we're back to an 80-mile-an-hour speed limit. Yes, sir. And our truck is just fantastic, so we can get up to that like no frickin' problem. Absolutely sensational. Alright, now let's make sure we're actually in the proper lane so that we can, you know, get off at the proper exit and get north to Salt Lake City. Actually, how much time do I have left for this delivery? 73 hours, and we got 18 left. So, yeah, we're good. We are good. I wish we could see the mountains at night. I wish that the mountains were visible on stream. For some reason, the stream is like way fucking dimmer than how my actual display is. But it looks, okay, it looks like it's gonna become day soon, so y'all can see this amazing, beautiful mountain view in this beautiful state of Utah. The great state of Utah. I feel like I literally could have stayed at 80 throughout that entire 70-mile-an-hour zone and I would have been completely fine. We got an exit coming up soon. Sensational. Not gonna stop for gas quite yet. I'm still gonna wait for Salt Lake City because I feel like that's a good little halfway point from where I stopped last, which was Fort Stockton, I believe. I keep getting Van Horn and Fort Stockton confused. confused. Like I'm pretty sure they're right. Yeah, those towns are right next to each other, and I get them confused all the time. I don't know why.
Keep left, then turn left. Turn left.
Oh, excellent. We got the freaking green arrow. That is excellent. Very epic. Got a little bit of drop in frames here, unfortunately.
Go straight on.
Guess there's a lot of stuff here. There's a freaking... I didn't know there were people in this game. That's crazy.
Keep right.
And there's 2 more people over there. That's crazy. I didn't know we had that. Millard County. More income from our boy over there, Reese. Excellent. We might get up to 1.5 million by the time, oh, shit.
Go straight on.
We might get up to 1.5 million by the time we reach Tacoma.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Oh. We are going 80 miles an hour, which is honestly awesome. Because for some reason, nobody else is. Not even this, actually, that's not good. Like, dude, this guy's driving a freaking Dodge Charger and he's not taking advantage of the opportunity to go 80 miles an hour legally. That's crazy, in my opinion. People in Texas drive like 90 all the time. It's ridiculous. Like, especially like in the cities where like the roads are like really stupid crowded. Like, so I live about 1.5 hours north of Dallas, and I was traveling to Garland, and on 635, well, actually not 630, on 75 on my way there, like through Plano, like everybody was driving like 85 miles an hour, and all 4 lanes were completely full. You know, there was people, you know, there wasn't a square inch of highway that was open, and everybody was going 85. It was ridiculous. Like, it was literally like driving in like a NASCAR race or something. Like, everybody's just like bumper to bumper, you know. You know, driving fast and being like inches apart from each other. It was ridiculous. Alright, let's get that gas station on our radar. 50 miles to Salt Lake City. Dude, you're a genius. You are a genius. I was literally going to take this lane, but you decided to take it for yourself. Very, very, very not epic. Oh, we're at 1.5 million now. We got it before we even reached. Oh shit! That's an accident that just happened, and everybody's going really, really fucking slow. That is not fun. Do not text and drive, people. Ladies and gentlemen, do not text and drive, as if you needed a freaking YouTuber to tell you not to do something that will get you killed, potentially. I mean, but apparently people still do it. It's just like... And everybody knows, everybody who texts and drives knows that they could kill someone or themselves, and they don't give a fuck. That's how crazy this country is. Like, we live in a society that is literally so nihilistic that they don't care that what they do, like, could kill themselves and other people. Like, it's really very sad. Very sad indeed.
Keep left.
Oh, we just have a yield, so... Shit.
Get ready to turn right.
Kinda hugged the wall on that one a little bit. But we're fine. There's no trailer damage that I'm aware of, I think. Actually, shit. Let's, 4% on the trailer. I think that's just the tires, though. It's kind of confusing going from keyboard to my controller, then back to my keyboard for the map and shit. Very fun, indeed. I love this game. Salt Lake City is beautiful as ever. What are you doing? Why are you stopping? Big idiots. be turning right.
Turn right.
Yes.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
All right. Excellent. All right. Let's get some gas in this thing. Man, $5.20 for diesel, dude. Like, are we on like 2021 gas prices or something? That's crazy. Like, that's literally as bad as it was like during the peak, like in Texas. It was like $6 for diesel or something ridiculous, and like regular gas was like over $4. It was fucking atrocious. It was frankly absurd. Frankly. And you know, they're back down a little bit, but it's like still like $3 for regular. You know, it's a little bit crazy. A little bit crazy. Not as crazy as it was, but it's still, the gas prices are not low, you know, compared to what we know they could be, you know, because I know during 2020, like, you could get gas for $1.50 a gallon. For a regular unleaded was like $1.50. Like, I want to return back to that. Like, how do we get those gas prices back? I want to know.
Turn right.
We make right on reds. Yes, sir. Alright, now we have enough gas to make it all the way to Tacoma. Very epic. We got 15 hours left on our trip. So it'll probably be about midnight when we get to, well, maybe not, because I think we're in mountain time and Tacoma's in Pacific.
Turn right.
We're also on daylight. Love this truck. Oh, except for the fact that we can only go 55 here. That's stupid.
Exit right.
Well, we're going north to Ogden. And I think, yeah, no, we're actually going to go through Boise, Idaho, then through bits of Oregon. Hold on. I have gotten a text message. got a point of entry, it looks like. Are we gonna be exempt from this one, please? Please?
Keep left.
Yes! Fantastic.
Keep left.
Alright, so I think we're gonna be going straight on to Boys. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's fucking brilliant. Fucking fantastic, man. Alright, I'm still getting texts. I'm so sorry about this, guys. Hold on.
Keep right. Then exit right. Exit right. Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Alright, let's get back on the highway. You know, it's funny how they always spawn those freaking accidents that take up the entire road, like right as I need to like go like straight on. It's honestly quite incredible. I've never seen an accident in the way for a place that I did not need to go.
Keep left.
I'm gonna go around you because you're being slow. wrong button. Oopsies. Honestly, I think after I complete this delivery, I might just end the stream because we've been going for like 2 hours and I'm just now making it to Idaho. And that was from freaking, you know, Fort Stockton. So, I mean, you know, the deliveries in this game do take quite a bit of time. Like, the map is huge. And one mile in game is like 20 miles in real life, so like that 700 miles, well, I mean, shit, like I think it was like 2,000 miles that I started with. It's still, you know, 100 miles that I'm actually covering. Okay, now we're in Idaho. I was wondering when we'd get there, but I mean, even if you're covering 2,000 miles in game, you're covering 100 miles, like, proper, like, on the map. That's how big this is. And at 70 miles an hour, it takes you about an hour and a half of your time. And a lot of the deliveries are longer than that. If you get coast to coast and the Canada coast to coast expansion, driving from Key West, Florida to the Yukon territory is, you know, I think like 4,000 miles. So you're going 200 miles, and you know, that takes like probably like 3.5 hours, I think, like just for one job. And they pay you pretty heftily for it, but you know, it's a very long drive and through a lot of nothing, if I'm gonna be honest, because I think it all goes through the you know, the really bland, you know, mod, which is like basically you're driving down a road and there's trees and that's it. You know, you don't get these mountains or anything. And you know, a lot of these towns, like a lot of these places, like there is properly nothing, but like it's not like, it's like this kind of nothing that I'm driving through right now. Like the nothing that you were driving through then was just like they would literally put trees and excellent, don't have to go through that. Very cool. And you're gonna slow down like a ridiculous amount and take me with you. Like, you're an idiot. No, but like you don't have to like, what was it? Okay, no, I was talking about the freaking coast to coast mod. Like the map in that mod is like so bland. Like, what's that? I mean, okay, so back, I keep getting distracted by stuff. I mean, you know, the coast to coast mod, like going through like, you know, the different towns, it's just like, you know, you're not properly like going through a place. It's just like they have trees like the ones that are in front of me right now, and that's about it. And the towns are not like proper replicas of like the actual town like you would visit. Just sneak in through there and everybody's going slow. Fucking incredible. And this guy has decided that he absolutely must be like fucking right next to me. Like, dude, you're a genius driver. Fucking geniuses. Right, guys? Fuck. I love Idaho. I like how the potato is in the shape of a heart. That's funny. I mean, it's also funny that people just can't really just cannot drive in this game. Actually, something else I noticed that's funny. When I was in Salt Lake City, when the lanes were like 4 wide, there was no cars, and now that I'm in this 2 wide in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, Idaho, it's just like everybody's here all at once. I find it very personally funny that's how it always is in this game. And apparently nobody can decide if they actually want to drive the speed limit. So they're just going speed limit, and then they're slowing down, and then they're going back up, and then they're slowing down again. Good lord, guys. No need for this. Come on. So we got 600 miles till Tacoma, and most of that's gonna be pretty much nothing. Like, not nothing as in it's not gonna take any time at all, but like nothing in the sense that like we're in Idaho. There's not a whole lot here except for potato farms, and I mean it's I'm not here to diss on Idaho, but like in terms of stuff, there's not a whole lot of it. There's like a couple little towns, there's Boise. And then we go on to Oregon, which the western part of the state is the eastern part of the state is like pretty much like Idaho. Same with Washington. Like most of the population in Oregon and Washington is completely on the west coast. Like you got Portland and Seattle are like your major population centers, and then like where everybody lives, and then there's everywhere else that like a very small percentage of the population lives. I do appreciate that, big bro. I mean, yeah, I'm not here to diss on Idaho. Idaho's honestly a great state. There's plenty of reasons to live there. It's not like there's nothing there. It's not like, Alaska or, it's not like you're at the freaking North Pole or something crazy like that. I mean, it's just a lot of, farmland and agriculture, just like with Wyoming, you got your oil and gas and your mountains. Not a whole lot of people live there, but it's not a diss on them. I actually live in the country. It's a great place to be out in the country. He says, nah, fuck Idaho. Dude, okay, are you kidding me? You guys literally don't have to... Nah, you guys don't have to freaking like slow down that fucking much on an exit before you're getting onto the ramp. You know, that's a problem with driving in real life. Like, you'll have people that are like slowing down like before they get into the ramp, and then, you know, if you're actually going onto the highway, they will actually wait until they're on the 70-mile-an-hour highway to accelerate past 40. It's ridiculous. People are crazy. Alright, now we can finally get up to the damn speed limit. You know, barring any stupid people like doing something in front of me. I think soon after this we'll actually be getting into Oregon. That guy got pulled over. That's crazy. There's a guy next to me, so I couldn't get over there. Dude, are you serious? I'm pretty sure I would have gotten fined if I had that setting on. Hey, boom, we in here. What's up, big bro? Now, if I had the fine setting on, like where you get fined for committing traffic violations, I probably would have gotten fined for like driving right next to that fucking police officer. But I mean, frankly, there was that frickin' truck right on my blind spot, basically. Well, not in my blind spot, but like he was like right like on my angle, where it's like I can't really tell if I have room, and we're gonna just kind of cut that guy off because I don't want to be driving on the shoulder. I think I double subscribed to you, my personal one and the caveman. Excellent. I need more subscribers. We got, you know, like about 1,900 on this channel, and yeah, we got four people watching the stream. I think that's the most I've ever had on a stream. Like, I can literally get 1 million views on a video I put 0 effort into. The car sounds video with my trombone. Like, I put 0 effort into that video and it got 1 million views. But like, you know, I'll spend like hours and hours recording like a proper like song or whatever, and like 200 people see it. And then, you know, I'll be, you know, streaming, and then we get 4 people, which, you know, we got this little stream going on. It's gonna be fun. Honestly, I think the YouTube algorithm is probably biased towards that guy's truck is just shaking. It's doing something funny. But I mean, I feel like the YouTube algorithm is like biased. Like, yeah, the YouTube algorithm is biased. You know, you could literally put no effort into a video and you go fucking viral. But like, you spend, you know, time and you like properly creating a work of art, and no one's gonna see it. Road to 2K subs. I mean, quite literally, because we're just on the road here. Like, we're on the road. We're actually in Oregon now. We just made it to Oregon. The great state of Oregon. going through Oregon and at least I'm pretty, yeah. I mean, we're basically like right on the border. We're gonna go through Pendleton, Yakima, and then all the way to Tacoma. Got about 9 hours left on our trip. We are making some pretty good time. This guy's gonna slow down unnecessarily, dude. You're a freaking idiot and you should feel bad. Gotta love the AI drivers in this game. It's ridiculous, man. And the maximum speed in Oregon for big rigs is like 65 miles an hour. And then it goes down to like 60 in Washington, which is not ideal, but at least it's not California where you can only go 55. Quite sad. But we're gonna be going through some good roads through here. Oregon, you know, surprisingly, there's some really good views in Oregon. Actually, maybe not surprisingly. I've never actually been to Oregon in real life, but I've only, what I've seen of Oregon is basically from this game. And you know, there's some pretty good views. Like we got those mountains over there. You know, we're gonna go through like some pretty good forests as well. Like that is honestly just beautiful, you know. They look just like drivers in real life, honestly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I've said that multiple times. Like, like this game is so realistic because the AI drivers are just as dumb as real American drivers. Like, I was driving through Plano on Tuesday and like, I was literally having like one hand on like I was having my left hand on 9 and then my right hand, rather than being on 3, was just on my horn, because like every other moment there was like people like cutting in front of me, doing stupid shit, brake checking, you know, moving into my lane without using their signal. Oh shit, I was not paying attention. Moved a little bit too much on my joystick. But that's what those rumble things are there for. The rumble strips or whatever you call them. And that's a police officer. Good thing he didn't see me doing that. He would have pulled me over and be like, "Are you drunk?" Nope. But trucking in real life, you could not have any alcohol in your system while you're driving. None at all. There's no room for error there. $75 used to be an amazing high. I mean, yeah, it really did. Like, I mean, and it kind of still is. Like, going from Sherman down through Anna before it bottlenecks in Plano. Like, it's honestly not bad. It's just, you know, some people are driving like really fucking fast and you gotta watch out for them. But like, and 380 going through Prosper is just fucking atrocious. It's disgusting. Like if you've ever been on a road where like you're not moving for about like an hour to an hour and a half, Like in the span of an hour and a half, you're going like 10 total miles. That's what 380 is like. Going through Prosper and like in between McKinney and Denton, it's atrocious. Yeah, Mad Max basically. You're like fighting for your life out there. Alright, we gotta slow down a little bit. We got a 55 and people are being slow up here. Are you serious, man? Oh man, this is fantastic. Oh, I think the truck's gonna let me through. Excellent. I've literally had it happen where like I'm in a situation like this and I'll be going past a guy and he literally just makes a left turn right into my trailer. On Friday it took my hour and 15 minutes for a 10-minute drive to work. Yeah. That's rare. I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous down there. Like the traffic is super bad. I mean, we could go the Houston route and just add like 16 lanes of traffic to the highway, but even then, that probably still would not fix a thing. Did they just pull over a plane? I honestly don't know. I think it was. I honestly wasn't paying attention to that. Probably not. It was probably a truck pulling like a plane wing or something. Or like a windmill thingy. I don't know. That's funny though. Oh shit. Yeah, I need to pay attention to the road. Stop looking at the chat so much. No, but that's funny. I don't think it was a plane. It was probably, yeah, just a truck, like, pulling some kind of, like, big-ass, like, wing or something. That was was it a plane? I honestly don't know. I'll have to look back at the stream later to see. It just landed. Nah, man, that's crazy. Looks like we got a way station. Hopefully we don't have to do it. I mean, I think I've only done one this entire trip. Ah, I gotta stop for an inspection. Hopefully they don't get mad at me because I think I need I think I need a new like tire tread or something.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
No sir, not on our highway. And yes, it is a very chill game. It's very relaxing sometimes to just, you know, drive. Yeah, they're gonna be sour at me. I know I need to change up my tire tread. Shoot, I'll probably put in it a community post or something. Go check out Caveman's channel. He streams Hogwarts Legacy. He's very epic, very high energy. But yeah, I'll make a community post for you, brother. Yeah, we're gonna want to slow down throughout here. Yeah. Man, they say the fastest, the safest, or the fastest safe speed for that stretch is like 55, but I felt like I was gonna tip over going 45. It was ridiculous. Got another level up on one of my boys. Very epic. And we're in Pendleton. We're almost to the state of Washington. Okay, actually, wait, I have to see this. I think my brother just sent me a text about the plane thing earlier. Yo, that that was a plane. No way. That's crazy. They really pulled over a plane on a freaking interstate highway. That's ridiculous. Oh my god, that's honestly awesome. That is awesome. I can't believe that was a plane. That's funny. We're speeding. That's crazy. We do a little speeding around here. We like to speed. We also like to go around people who do that. Like, goddamn, dude. Quit being stupid. Okay, 36 miles to Kennewick, but I think we're taking an exit. No, we're... yes, we are. Yes, we are. And we're almost in Washington State. The great state of Washington. I'm gonna say that for every state. Even... I mean, Washington's alright. But, you know, the city of Seattle's not the best. I will say that. I'm not very fond of the big cities. You know, Dallas, I'm not very fond of. Like, big cities in Texas, I don't like. Austin, you know, San Antonio, they have the Alamo, so that makes up for it. Civilization, like the Sid Meier's, like Civ 5 or Civ 6 or something. I think that'd be pretty fun. I think I have Civilization 5 actually. We might be able to do that. Also, Warhammer. For some reason, my mind instantly went to War Thunder, and I'm just like, wait, I did not know you played War Thunder. I'm just like, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, anybody else who's watching right now, let me know if you want to see us play Civilization or Warhammer. That'd be fun. Actually, we could also do that,
Keep left.
Wait, you do play War Thunder. War Thunder, the game with the tanks and the planes and all that? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's free. If we're talking about the same game, I'm pretty sure it's free. Oh, never mind. We're talking about a completely different game then. So yeah, I'd have to get Warhammer. Yeah, it's the game with the it's really the hyper realistic like war vehicle simulator. Like you got your World War II era and Cold War era tanks and planes and I think boats too, and then you got, you know, artillery. Oh, okay, yeah. So Warhammer is like Civilization. Yeah, I have Civilization 5. That's the one I do have. I've played it exactly once with like 5 other people, and I haven't opened it up since. So I have like probably like a couple hours in the game. Does Tens already have Civ 5? Yeah, I think if you were to get it on G2A, it's like $10 or something like that, or 15. Yeah, it will be fun. We'll be getting a big stream going. G2A is where I get all my games. Like, honestly, I don't know how it's, like, I literally got Hogwarts Legacy for, like, the deluxe edition and all for $60. And this game, I got all the DLC pretty much at half price. Yeah, hopefully nothing stupid happens for the rest of my trip. I'm about 3 hours away from Tacoma. And we're traveling through the beautiful state of Washington, and this guy's gonna slow down for some fucking reason. Because everybody's just losing their minds, apparently. this guy. Because he's being stupid. And now, as soon as I get in the left lane, that's when he decides that he wants to actually travel the speed limit, which is, I find very funny. So we're just gonna get around these guys as quickly as we can, and going through these beautiful sceneries, which I think there's probably a visual glitch because I think there's supposed to be water in there, but whatever. We'll be fine. Alright, and then we're going to be going not east, but west. Yes, just continue to speed up while I've got a turn signal on, you idiot. And nobody wants to drive correctly. Getting a little bit tiresome, to be honest. Frickin' genius drivers out on the roads. Oh, how much did this guy just cost me? How much money did you lose me, buddy? Oh, shit. $643, and everybody does not want to fucking drive properly. It's ridiculous, man. Come on. Now I gotta pedal to the metal back up to the speed limit because you guys can't just simply slow down on the off-ramps. Inspection. No need to find me a new route, Nigel. I'm just, you know, gotta get a and once again, they're going to be sour at me because my tires are a little bit low on tread. I need to get them retreaded at my earliest convenience. Vehicle is not in perfect technical state. Be careful next time. It's like, yeah, I would, except, you know, I'm on a delivery right now. And this is actually a brand new truck. It only has like 3,000 miles on it. So how about you cry about it? And quit being a communist. floor it. This guy's going really slow, man. What are you carrying in there? Like a fucking tank? Oh, that was too many gears. Alright, we've got 2 hours left on our trip. Well, 2 hours in game, which is more like... So we got 90 miles, so really, we got about 5 miles. 4.5, if my math is correct. It's a 1-to-20 ratio in terms of in the game to real life. Like 1 in-game mile is worth 20 real-life miles. Which I wonder how big actually is the map for this game. Something's... Okay, for a second I thought I saw something going on up there, but I guess not. Just my imagination. Yeah, we're almost there. Like, we're basically like in like the city part of it, I think. Like, yeah, like the flag is like the destination flag is actually showing up on my map for a second there.
Right.
So we'll be keeping left here, slowing down just a little bit so that we don't kill our truck. So one time I was fucking around with a modded engine. There's a mod, you can add a 4,000 horsepower engine to your truck, and I did that. And I also added a modded transmission that raises your top speed as well. And I was carrying a like really huge trailer, like a really disgusting load that was like over 100,000 pounds, and I got that thing up to 120 miles an hour, and the slightest turn and I flipped the entire thing over. It was glorious. Of course, then I had to restart because I'm not about to deliver a fucking 90% damaged trailer to a client. Like, what kind of reputation would that earn me? Like, what do you think I am, some kind of idiot? What's my damage looking like? Like 7%? That's crazy, man. Absolutely nuts. Bonkers even. We got 1.7 million in the bank. I might have to buy some more garages. Is it really called the SeaTac Airport or whatever, like Seattle, Tacoma? They just use the first 3 letters in the name. That's funny.
Keep right. Then exit right.
Yeah, we're going south, and we got to slow down quite a bit.
Exit right.
metal to the metal onto the highway. Because our truck is fast. Man, you guys are just gonna be sour at me. Because I haven't been able to change my wheels since I've been doing this really ridiculous, like, trip. How much money did you just cost me, my dude? $536. Man, y'all suck. I'm gonna have to start firing some motherfuckers. Like, dude, literally just find a job. It's not that hard. Excellent. We're already in that lane, and our destination is just a couple blocks over, so not bad at all. Not bad at all. We made good time. Yep, we have made it to our destination in Tacoma, Washington. We do need to get our tires retreaded and really just pretty much all the maintenance done on our truck after this. And then we're probably gonna buy like some new garages, some new trucks, and hire some more drivers with all this fat stacks of cash we got here.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
And that's crazy. We're gonna have to...
Finally, we are here.
Indeed. Okay. All right. I think with this one we might just be able to like finagle ourselves into here. Yeah. Man. Fucking perfect. It's awesome. Neat. We fucking got it. Absolutely incredible. And I got all these bonuses. $181,000 in my pocket. That's amazing. Let's just hit continue. And we're going to go to garage purchase. And frankly, we're going to buy every garage that we can. I already have most of them in Texas. So let's go ahead and get McAllen, Laredo, Del Rio. Fort Stockton. Odessa. God, this is going to be funny. We're going to have literally every garage in the state of Texas. Absolutely incredible. Sensational. And honestly, I think I'm probably going to go ahead and end the stream here. Well, let me... go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and go to a shop and get my tires so I don't forget next time, you know?
Okay, here we go.
Gonna break a few laws here, but I don't care. Frankly, I don't care.
Turn left.
But yeah, after this I'm gonna end the stream, and honestly I think this is a pretty successful stream tonight. We got some chats, we had a fair few people watching at one point. Alright, this cruise control is just atrocious.
Go straight on.
It's like cruise control in real life. It's honestly pointless. I mean, unless you got one of those like fancy new cars with the adaptive cruise control.
Keep left.
I mean, but like
Turn left.
regular old cars with regular old cruise control just are honestly awful.
Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. We are finished.
Found a new Peterbilt dealership. That's neat. Man, that was fucking some wicked blowback. My truck, it just instantly... Alright. Let's get our repairs taken care of. And we're good to go, honestly. Go ahead and exit the game, and then I'll go ahead and end the stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Hopefully see y'all on Monday. I'll be chatting with Caveman a little bit, and we'll be looking for a game that we can both do together on stream. But yeah, thanks y'all for watching.